Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, my name is Muhammad Rizal Pahlepi, and my partner is Aksal Maulana Suryana. We are from Group 1. This video is for presentation for our story, the title Timun Mas and the Giant. Um, for the analysis and the source story will be presenting by my partner Aksal.
All right, thank you, Rezal. And here I will uh, read the analysis of the story of Timun Mas. So, Timun Mas is a well-known Indonesian folklore from Central Java that narrates the story of a widow named Srini and her miraculous journey to motherhood through a magical cucumber seed given by a giant. The tale encapsulates themes of hope, sacrifice, ingenuity, and the classic struggle between good and evil. There are three main characters in this folklore. First is Mbok Srini, the giant, and the last is Timun Mas. Mbok Srini is a symbol of maternal love and determination. Her willingness to make a deal with a giant for the sake of having a child show her aspirations and deep desire for companionship. Her resourcefulness is further shown when she seeks help from the hermit to save the Timun Mas. Meanwhile, Timun Mas represents innocence, courage, and intelligence. Despite being born from magical circumstances, she faces his fate bravely and is able to make quick decisions. Timun Mas used magic objects wisely to escape from the giant. The giant symbolized greed and malice. His character provides a typical metaphor in folklore. The giant kept his promise by returning to Mbok Srini to take the big cucumber after the big cucumber. Even though he kept his promise, coming back to take the cucumber was as a food what is the wrong thing. The giants provide a difficult task the protagonist must overcome. So from this folklore, we can find several messages. The first is hope and desperations. Mbok Srini is deep longing for a child, and her desperations lead her to make a pact with a giant. This highlights the human's conditions of yearning and the length of which one might go to fulfill deep-seated desires. Second, there are good and evil. The giants represents the antagonist, embodying evil and danger, while Srini and Timun Mas represent good, highlighting the moral that good triumphs over evil with perseverance. And the last, there are intelligence and ingenuity. The story emphasizes cleverness and resourcefulness, and especially in how Srini and Timun Mas manage to outsmart the giant using the gift from the hermit. The story can be analyzed through the lens of power dynamics, where the giants hold physical power, but Srini and Timun Mas use intellectual power to overcome him. It reflects the societal expectations of women, particularly in traditional Indonesian culture, where motherhood and the role of women as caregivers are highly valued. This highlights the theme that true power lies in wisdom and strategy. The use of natural elements as tool against the giant can be seen as an interpretation on the harmonious relationships between human and the nature, and how this relationship can be leveraged to solve the problems. Timun Mas is a rich narrative that not only entertains but also imparts valuable lessons on resourcefulness, the triumphs of good or evil, and the strength found in hope and determinations. Through critical literacy, one can uncover deeper meanings related to cultural values, gender roles, and the use of nature in folklore, making the story a timeless piece that resonates with audience across generations. The tale teach that the importance of perseverance, the power of wit over brute strength, and the significance of seeking help from others in times of needs. And that is for the analysis. The next is questionings will be delivered by my friend Rezal.
The next part is questioning. In this part, there are a few questions that have for the story of Timun Mas. The first question is, what motivated the Serini to make a pact with a giant despite the potential dangers? And the second, what are primary themes for Timun Mas folklore? How are these themes conveyed to the action and decision of the characters? Third, how does Mbok Srini character evolve through the story? What does her journey teach us about resilience and resourcefulness? Number four is there are cucumber seeds, and the four pouches contain significant symbolic meaning in the story. What do each this item represent, and how do they contribute to the narrative? The five And then five, how does the story Timun Mas reflect the cultural values and societal norms of Central Java, particularly concerning family and motherhood? Why and six, why did the giant have to be defeated by Mbok Srini, even though the giant want to fulfill his promise after waiting for Timun Mas to mature? Number seven, there are several natural elements in the story: cucumber seed, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. Those natural elements play crucial roles in Timon Mas' escape. What does this suggest about the relationship between humans and nature in the story? And the last question is, how might the story of Timon Mas be adapted to a modern context? What elements would remain relevant, and what might need to be changed to resonate with contemporary audience? To answer the question, we make the alternative story about the Timon Mas and giant. So in the story, we use our imagination more further. We change almost entire story. We change the theme about the giant. So the giant is live in the dangerous jungle, and he have the power to give Bosrini dreams to come uh, visit him to get the seed that contain Timon Mas. And the backstory of Timon Mas, it's more clear in the story. We make Timon Mas is the lost princess for the long lost kingdom. So the backstory we change about the giant, Timon Mas, so we make it the story to make sense. We change the character of the giant to be more um, wise and have a manner, have a good manner. So the plot twist that we have is the giant. The giant is the knight that cursed by the witch in the long lost war, and why Timon Mas became the seed. It's because the curse that the witch is gave to the entire kingdom. The entire kingdom is changed to be the big jungle, and the knight is became the giant. So in the end of the story, the giant is still live that accepted by everyone in the village, and Srini, Timun Mas, and the giant live happily ever after. So there are so this is our alternative story for the Timun Mas. Maybe that's our presentation for this critical literacy final project. We apologize if there are many mistaken for our saying in this presentation. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.